don't we do it in the road? Why don't we do it in the road? Why don't we do it in the road? Why don't we do it in the road? No one will be watching us. Why don't we do it in the road? 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 No one will be watching us. Why don't we do it in the road? There you go. That's Why Don't We Do It in the Road by the Beatles off the White Album. Probably my equal favourite Beatles album with Revolver. But moving on from that, nice simple song, and it's in D7. So I've picked up my guitar and I was in G, D, G. So the quickest way to play off the song, I'm going to show you a few different tunings and 3/4 string as well. But it also depends on the gauge strings you got. So I've got the 5/4/3, I have a light gauge set. It's the A, D, G strings on a guitar, normal guitar, which normally goes down to G, D, G. You got your open chord, sort of standard 3-string tuning, you could say. But if I wind that G down to F, that becomes G7. So it's basically a 12-bar, simple song, simple words, really good one to strum along to and not hard to play. So, of course it's in D, we're in G at the moment. I don't want to wind this A string all the way down to D really. You can do that, you can wind down to D, A, C. But I'm just going to go up to the 7th fret. And that'll be my home base to save a lot of tuning, because you might just be there for one song or whatever. So that's what I'm doing. And if you listen to the song, Paul McCartney adds a little triady things going on, and he even plays it quite high, so you could go up. What don't we do? And then up to the 12. Don't we do it, So that's the home bass, your G, and it's like a 12 bar. So your D, your G and A, they'll be your chords. When you're playing G, you know your G, C and D up here. So when you're playing in your 12 bar, you're going D, then you go to G, which you can do as an open G on your 4 chord, or you can go to the, play it up there, mix it up. Because you can play this song really softly and you can belt it out. It was written sort of as a real acoustic track with Paul McCartney. It's on the Anthology 3 if you want to hear that. But and then there's the louder version, which is great fun to jam with. So then you're on your 4 chord, back to the 1 chord, D7. Now 5 chord, you're going to go to an A, which is the 2nd fret, and down to the G. So obviously you can do that up here, 14th fret, stop there. So another way to play it would be this. You'd change your guitar. And here I am. Now this guitar not only feeds back really good, but it's got the E, A and D string. So like the 6, 5, 4, the 3 thickest strings off a normal 6-string set. So this is where you want 2 cigar box guitars, at least, I recommend, you know, it's unlimited. But it makes it easy. And when I'm playing, this is the guitar I use when I'm playing in E and D. Sometimes I have one in D ready to go, save mucking around. But so this one with an E string, I've wound that down to D. Next one's A. So that is an A string. So that's cool. Next one, C. That's the 7 to give you that. Instead of D-A-D, dad, you've got D-A-C, DAC. There you go. So that's your home bass. So you play through. Like the normal 12 bar. Do it in the room. To the 5th fret next. It's G7. Why don't we do it in the room? We'll be watching us. Why don't we do it? Why don't we do it? So, swap guitars again. Alright, so here we are with a 4-string fretless. And this has got the A, D, G and B strings on it, which is like the middle 4, the thin one and the thickest one are gone. So what I've done, I've tuned this down to the D. Like I've slackened that A string down to the D, just so you have it. I like having the key you're in sort of the tone based on that thick string. You don't have to. So I've done that to D. It's slack, so it probably makes it a bit harder to tune, but it'll be slack there. The next one I've wound down, which is a D string, down to A as well. So you line them backwards, there's no worries about breaking them going up. The next string is normally a G string, so in that D7 chord, there's the D, A, F sharp, and the C, the 7th. So I'm going to use F sharp's right next to G on the G string, so rather than take it down to D, like the normal D-A-D tuning, I'm going to put that at F sharp there, and then the top, that's going to be my C, which is giving us the 7. Gives it that jazzy sort of sound. So, why don't we do it in the road? Why don't we do it? Gives you a lot more notes to play those little triads. Don't we do it in the road? To 12. Do it in the road. Why don't we do it in the road? So that sounds alright, it's not too slack or whatever. Okay, well I just had a little cut there and I've retuned again. What I did, kept that as the low D. And the next time on this, what is an A string, I took it up to it's normally a D string, I took it up to F sharp, which is, wouldn't want to go any higher, but it it's good. Then the next one, which is normally a G string, I took it up to A because it goes there when I'm playing A, E, A. You know, the string, that's no problem. So they're not as loose now, those strings there, and this one's obviously tight. Just for a comparison with those two swapped, I don't know if there'll be any difference, so I'll have a listen myself. But you might be used to the D, A, sort of D arrangement with your 3 strings and know where those notes are, so you might have to relearn it, but it's just for the bit of an experiment. We do it in the room. Why don't we do it in the room? Why don't we do it? Why don't we do it? Thank you.